Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. They're with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Cunningham in at the point. And for Toronto, Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. And it's Flynn in at the 1. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Now Barnes. Down low. Assist by Barnes.
Physicality is no problem for Siakam. He pushes off the contact and gets it to go.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. Barnes outside. Passes to Trent. Outside Flynn. The pass. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. And Cunningham with the slam. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. They get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Trent outside. Pass to Barnes. Cunningham right side. Bangs home the trifecta. Cunningham's got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Yep, that one goes in there. The Raptors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Trent outside. Pass to Barnes. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Outside Flynn. Clock at 6. The tray. No good that time. And it's Detroit the other way. Here's Cunningham. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start. Toronto's. Trent outside. Pass. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Detroit lead by 6. To the inside.
Isaiah Stewart. Assist from Cade Cunningham.
And here is Flynn. There's the steal. And Cunningham with the slam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now here's Barnes. Back to Flynn to stop the run. Poked away. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
To Detroit.
The Pistons have. Barnes against Grant. And Detroit again with the bucket.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Oh, and here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
First team foul.
Barnes against Grant.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes. Cade Cunningham.
Kicks to Barnes. Here's Siakam. There's the pass, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And it's Bay with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. And another three for Detroit.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Tipped away. Fast break Detroit. 1:07 left in the first quarter. On the wing, Barnes. Pass to Trent. Rebound by the Pistons.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
Siakam pulls it in. Raptors trail by 19.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Barnes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Trent passes, trying to get something going. Here's Siakam. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Sadiq Bey.
Siakam throws his defender for a loop with the pump fake.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
I think what you love about Pascal Siakam, he never stops working on his game, and he's self-motivated.
Cunningham with it. He's got 19. Lays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got 21.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
With 1 on the clock, and no good that time for the Detroit Pistons. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll return shortly.
Please give a big round of applause for your youth dance squad.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Pistons leading by 22. On the floor for Detroit, we've got Cunningham. Then there's Grant, and it's Joseph in at the 2 spot.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Now here's Barnes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Trent outside. Kicks to Flynn. Shot clock at 5. Back to Trent. This one for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Got 6.
Gary takes a lot of threes, and you see why.
Cunningham looking it over. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stat for the Pistons.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Trent. Back to Flynn. Three-pointer. Rebound, Detroit. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Tonight is proving why Cunningham was the top pick in the draft. Cade can take over games.
Back to Barnes. Outside Flynn. Toronto working the ball around now. From outside the arc. The rebound by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Another three for Detroit.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
And here is Barnes. Barnes looking around. Can they get it? That shot misses. The Pistons have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And Joseph kicks to Cunningham. And another three for Detroit.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now, here's Trent. He has 6. Outside Flynn, lets it go from deep. And Cunningham with the block.
Oh, the length of Cunningham. A real advantage on both ends of the floor.
That one falls. Cunningham's got 13 points in just this quarter.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And stolen by Bay. From deep. Bay's got 3 assists tonight. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Back to Flynn. Stewart against Boucher. It's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. Here's Flynn. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Cunningham drives in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Detroit, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Shooting for the Pistons, Cade.
And he sinks the second. Here's Toronto now. Outside Flynn. Passes it to Trent. Back to Flynn. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Assisted.
Got his 5th assist in this one. Got a piece of it. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Siakam kicks to Flynn. 6 to shoot. Launches it. Rebound, Detroit. Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk. 1:24 left now here in the second. To Barnes. And here's Trent. He's covered by Joseph. And again, Toronto no up. The Pistons have gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow. And the three ball is good.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Back to Barnes. And he makes good on the layup. Barnes is...
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Here's Cunningham. That's good from 17 feet away.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Here's Boucher, following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Flynn against Cunningham. It's hauled in by Stewart. Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Assist from Sadiq Bey.
So it's Toronto now. Siakam deciding where to go with it. And that one's good, Barnes.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Cunningham, and another one falls. It'll count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Detroit holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And now, your dance team.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Trent and Barnes share the wing. Underneath in the post, Siakam and Boucher. And it's Flynn in at the guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Barnes outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Back to Flynn. Takes the 3. Drops in the tray. Now the Pistons with it. Cunningham outside. He got it again. Sensational. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Oh, the lob to Trent. It's tipped. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Grant. Here's Flynn. Ball's knocked loose. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
First team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good from Flynn. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Cunningham against Siakam. The pass dishes to Cunningham. Now Bey. Cunningham outside. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition.
How about that dunk for Cunningham? Putting a punctuation mark on that one.
Here is Flynn. He has 5. Trent outside. Pass to Barnes. Back to Trent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's his first foul.
Isaiah Stewart. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Flynn on the money with the open jumper. Flynn's got 7 points here in this quarter. The Pistons. Now Cunningham. And Bay throws it down.
Assisted by Cade
Here's
Cunningham.
Barnes. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Trent outside. Over Joseph. The Pistons have over to the left wing. Joseph finds Cunningham from downtown and again for 3.
Cunningham.
Buries
3
his
points.
10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Raptors have third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
Pistons ball.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Takes a 3 and another 3 for
Cade
Detroit.
Cunningham.
And here is Barnes. Trent outside. Pass to Flynn. Barnes against Grant. Trent outside. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end the run. Count that one. Got 8 points. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for
2 minutes
Detroit.
remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter.
Cunningham.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Detroit. And a wide open look for Cunningham.
Cade
Again,
Cunningham.
the Pistons good for 2.
Corey Joseph.
1:29 left to play here in the third. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
The ball goes to Toronto.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Kicks to Flynn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Boucher. Here's Barnes. Another shot. Siakam trying to free himself up.
Bring in energy. Isaiah Stewart gives you full effort on the defensive end.
Here's Cunningham. Again, what an avalanche! There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Another steal. And another 3 for
Cade
Detroit.
Cunningham.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And here is Barnes. To end the run, and it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. .29 seconds left to play in the third. 4 on the shot clock. And Toronto turns it over
The ball
again.
goes to Detroit.
19 seconds left in the third. Siakam against Cunningham. And Bay throws it down. 11 seconds left in the third. Passes it. And again, Toronto no luck. For Detroit, a sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. And we'll be right back after this.
For your youth dance squad.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Grant is out. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Joseph in at the 2. Flynn against Cunningham.
Called on.
That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really
personal
good
foul.
defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Cunningham against Flynn. Cunningham inside. Banked in off the glass. The Raptors shooting only 21% from the field so far. Flynn against Cunningham. Flynn dishes to Barnes. Siakam outside. He assists tonight. Gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Here's Cunningham. And good! He hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Trent against Joseph. Trent passes. There's the triple. Detroit with the rebound. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds in this game. Plenty of space.
Detroit
That's foul number 2 for him.
Isaiah Stewart. Second personal foul.
Toronto's. Barnes against Grant. Siakam outside. Trent up top. He's covered by Joseph. Here's Flynn. Misses the 3. The Pistons have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. 2nd minute off the clock now in the fourth. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
How about the range? Way to go, Cade.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Trent, left side. Count the basket. 10 points for Gary Trent Jr. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Grant kicks to Cunningham. From 13. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Cunningham's got 13 points in just this quarter. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Barnes. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Trent passes. Back to Trent. And there's the pass. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. The Pistons have... Cunningham with it. Over Siakam. Good, he hits again.
Cunningham.
Toronto's...
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To Trent. There's 1:54 left in the game. Back to Flynn. 5 on the clock. The 3. Siakam trying to free himself up. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Yet another bucket.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. .122 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Siakam, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He's gotten sharp at using his body to draw contact and getting to the line. Pascal takes advantage of reckless defense.
Siakam.
The first free throw is good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a golly win for Detroit.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
For Cade Cunningham.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
And the Raptors with the ball after the basket by Detroit. Grant against Barnes. Pass from the arc. That one misses. And Detroit the other way now. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Cunningham against Trent. There's the lob to the hoop.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Barnes kicks to Boucher. Drills the three-pointer.
Gary Trent Jr.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Cade Cunningham. And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger.